Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning into my channel called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Awa. Excuse me. Y'all know I got a little cold, so excuse me. Got a little halls in my mouth trying to get that relief. Good morning, everybody. It's good to see y'all this morning. We're going to talk a little something like we always do. Okay? We're going to talk a little something. Good morning, everybody on Instagram. Good morning, y'all. It's good to see y'all. Facebook, good morning. YouTube, good morning. So, once again, y'all, we about to do what it do. Okay? We about to do what it do. I don't know if I said my intro first. I don't know if I said it. Let me try one more time. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to Take Heed to the Message with Abang Anwa. Okay. Now, the name that I say, Abang Anwa, it just means queen. Okay. Because some people will be trying to hit me with like dirty looks and stuff, trying to say, oh, why she got a handle on her name. And it's not a handle. I was blessed with it. My husband gave me that name. It means queen in his language. That's it. That's it, baby. My husband been calling me that for a long time. It just means queen. So I just added it to my social media. That's all, y'all. Okay. Some people who took offense to it, that's all it mean, y'all. It just mean queen. Abang Anwan. That's it, y'all. Okay. Now we about to start some trouble this Sunday morning, and we about to offend some people. We are about to offend some people. Okay. Now I'm not saying that I should be doing this. I'm not saying it, but a correction needs to be made. Okay. Good morning, Mrs. She said, how are you? It's good to see you. Nancy, how you doing? Sherwin, I seen you early this morning. Thank you so much for tuning in. Everybody on Instagram, y'all growing like crazy. Instagram, y'all done lost it. Y'all growing like crazy. I don't know what is going on, y'all. I don't understand it. But thank you so much for just loving my content. Thank you for rocking with me. I greatly appreciate that. And you too, y'all doing y'all thing, baby, because y'all 13. Y'all 13, baby. 13.3, baby. Y'all doing what it do, honey. Okay? And y'all my foundation. I started with y'all first. But Instagram done lost their mind because I'm about to hit 30 over here. Skinny, I'm not going to say nothing, Skinny. I'm not going to say nothing because you're only 4 minutes late. I'm not going to say nothing else, though. I won't say nothing else because we're not going to get into it today, Skinny. We're not going to get into no arguments today, sir. Okay? I'm waiting for the rest of the group to get in. I ain't see Terrence. I ain't see Merchant. Yes, you said I'm on time. Okay, Skinny, you on time then. You on time. I ain't see Merchant and I ain't see King. All right. We're going to see y'all messing up. Y'all messing up. Yes, I said it. Y'all messing up. Jimmy, how are you? It's good to see you. All right, so check this out. I put out some things yesterday, right? And I wanted to see how many women follow my content. Okay, I wanted to see how many women follow my content. And the first one I put out was, now, wait, I'm sorry, guys. I got to put the title in first. Why do Black women keep saying this? Okay, but we're going to get to that. Just give me 1 minute. We're going to get to that. But the first thing I put out just a little post, 2 posts yesterday. These posts were for women only. Some of y'all brothers was doing some shakara in the comment section. Merchant, you late. Yes, Merchant, you late. And some of y'all was doing some shakara in the comments. But I digress. So the first thing I wrote was, write one thing you love about your husband. Okay? And some of the sisters did their thing. They did their thing. Okay? One said patience. One said he gets me. Now mine said, my king has a wonderful heart. Okay? Another one says he's stoic. Now, I had to look that up because I was like, what she meant by that? So it just means that he is, I think it sounded like it was like he's dominant, he's strong, or whatever. The other one says his heart. Another one says his everything. And then one of my brothers get in the comment section. They was like, wish I had a good wife to say good things about me. Can you imagine? I just had to give him the prayer hands. Now, another brother got in there and said, I knew that this was going to be short likes and short comment subject. All of us like to hear something sometimes. But I was like, I fell out. I was like, why you write that like that? That was not right. Then somebody just said, I'm here. I'm just listening. That's all. Another brother said that. Then another woman said, he's kind. Another woman said, he is fearless. Another one said, he's my everything. His unconditional love for me. His ambition. Every month, he changes his career and he means it. So she's saying that his ambition, his drive, that she wants, that he has that drive for greater. That's what she told me. Now it says 10 comments and 1 is the man. Oh Lord, how bad is the Black community? Now this is wrong. I'm going to share with you why I say this is wrong, y'all. It's because I do not have a lot of women following. I only have about maybe 10 or 15% women follow me. So I knew I wasn't going to get a lot of comments, okay? Now, the other one reads just like this. When you look at your husband, what is the first thing on his body you love about him? Okay, let's go into that one. One said his skin, black and flawless. Can you imagine? I like that. I like that. One said his strong chocolate arms. Yeah, I like that too. His hands, I admire how much of the hard worker he is. Oh, that was beautiful. Now, mine said his salt and pepper hair. And before that, his stand. He stands like a king with pride and honor. That was me, y'all. Another one said his smile, his whole face light up, and he always smiling. I like that. The way his eyes still light up when he looks at me, 28 years and counting. All right, can I get an amen for that one? His smile, his chest, LOL. I just love my husband. All right now, honey. His eyes follow everything else on him. Oh, his eyes following everything else on him. Go ahead, baby. His curly hair and his chest. And somebody said his bald head. My husband got a bald head too, so I feel you on that one. His eyes, the way his heart beats for me. Oh, that's beautiful. Somebody said his face. Somebody said his face. And then one woman said he has passed on. But I love his eyes and his smile. I had to give her just the praying hands because that was beautiful, because she still think about her husband that he has went on to glory. Okay. And somebody said his eyes, his eyelashes, his nose, his lips, his hair, his chin, his everything. LOL. I laughed so hard. I thought that was so sweet. Then somebody said his eyes. They are big and wide, the color of iced tea. Oh, I like that. Okay. Now I'm going to share with you why I did these comments. I'm going to share with you why I did this whole thing. It's because a lot of women get on social media and they bash their husbands. Yeah. Like any little thing, they will bash their husbands. They get on social media. They talk about how they got to clean up behind their husband. How they always got to cook and clean. How they always got to take care of everything, right? But we never get the time to say anything good about them. You know, just like you as a woman, you want to hear thank you for cooking for me. Thank you for cleaning the house. Thank you for washing my clothes. Your king want to hear that too. He want to hear thank you for paying the mortgage. Thank you for paying the light and the gas, the water, the car note. Thank you for keeping us in a safe house. Thank you for the clothes you buy the children and the shoes. Thank you for you being you. Honey, I love you. I love the way you look. I love your salt and pepper hair. I love the way you stand. I love your eyes. I love your smile. I love when you hold me with those big chocolate arms. Okay? We have to learn how to do praises to our husband too. Every time you come to social media, you will hear women talk about, oh, I don't want to be enslaved. They always saying marriage is slavery and all this nonsense all the time. You never hear anything good, okay, about marriage. You got a handful of sisters that will be up here talking good about marriage. But the rest will kick men back in and act like they are nothing but dirt. We have to learn how to start promoting our husbands. Yes, honey. Promote him. Encourage him. We have to start doing that. As women, we rarely want to do that. We want to take all the praises and everything for ourselves sometimes. You know, sometimes the children will ask, Daddy is always gone. Daddy is always gone. And when Daddy come home, all he do is fall out on the chair, or he fall out on his lazy boy, or he fall out on the bed. And sometimes mama don't explain. But I'm one of those mothers that explain. Your daddy been working all day. He been on his feet. He haven't had anything to eat all day, only some coffee, okay? He's been struggling trying to get through the day. We need to start explaining to these children why these daddies be tired. We need to start letting them know daddy tired because he's been working all day. He works so that we have a roof over our head, food on the table, clothes on our back. Okay? My wives, I want y'all to understand this. If you don't know how to take care of the king, my dear, okay, the whole house can crumble. I want you to take heed to that. Stop listening to people on social media tell you that the children come first. I want you to understand that. The children are loved. Yes, they're supposed to be loved. You're supposed to take care of the children. You are, as the mother. But the king must come first. Do you hear me? I want y'all to understand that. The king must come first. Because if you can't take care of the king, baby, the house will fall. If the king don't go to the doctor, if you don't make sure his knees is all right, if you don't make sure his hands is all right, if you don't make sure he make it to those doctor's appointments, if you don't feed this man well, this man can crumble. If you don't catch certain things on time, okay? If you don't take him to the doctor for prostate checks and stuff like that, if you don't do these things for him, and then later you find out and I know I'm not sure if I can mention this on social media, but later you find out he got cancer. Okay? And because we weren't being more diligent finding out taking him to the doctor, because men can go their whole life without going to the doctor because they think everything is fine. They're going to be okay. They're going to take a couple of cough drops, some pills. They're going to be fine. This is not the case, baby. You got to learn how to get this man to the doctor. You got to learn how to let him get his prostate checked. You understand? You got to learn this, even when he doesn't want to. Even when he doesn't want to, and he tell you, oh, no. Even when he tell you, I don't go like that. I can't do that. No, honey, you got to talk to him. There's a lot of women that's in that. There's a lot of women that's saying shoulda, woulda, coulda right now. You got to learn to get this man to the doctor. Do you understand? I want y'all women to understand this. If the king falls, the kingdom falls. So now we about to get into the nitty gritty. Shout out to Auntie Jenny. She sent me this reel yesterday in my DMs. Okay, so I'm gonna let y'all hear it because I can't play it on all three of y'all. Okay, but I did send it to y'all yesterday. I don't know how many of y'all watched the video. Okay, but we gonna play it real quick and we gonna dissect. We gonna dissect this nonsense that this sister said, and I want y'all to tell me y'all thoughts. Okay, listen to this.
I want a man that has to seek God to get to me. When they see me, they're like, ooh, I can't go back the same way I did with all these other women. I got to go with this woman different. Lord, help me secure this because I know if I do it, I'm going to mess it up. I need you to seek him first before you step over here, okay? I want a man that has to seek.
Okay, so now she said that when a man meets her, she wants it that he has to seek God before he gets to her. Now, Auntie Jenny sent this to me, and I responded that this is not correct. It's not correct. See, sometimes us Christian women, we get the Bible twisted to benefit us. We do. I did it too. Because I remember when I was on Black Men Unfiltered. Good morning, Brian. How are you? Good morning, King. Mrs. She Said in the house. Isaiah. Good morning, Nancy. Who else we got? Feel Better TV. How are you? Gilson. I hope I'm saying your name right, baby. You know I always mess your name up. Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing on YouTube? So what happened is, what she's saying is not correct. See, sometimes as Christian women, we take the Bible and we switch it to our narrative, okay? When a man is looking for a woman, she said that she wants God. She wants him to seek God before he can get to her. Now, I'm going to share something with you. By chain of command, the original chain of command, the man will go to God. The man will go to God and take your name to God. You, my sister, will just ask God to clean out everything that is within you that is not right for marriage. You will not take this man's name to God. You will not do that. You will just ask God to clean out everything that is not right within you. It is the man that has the power and that is ordained to talk to God. It's the chain of command. He comes first. But because we have been raised crazy, we think that we supposed to go to God first before the man. But that's not the case. It's not. It's not. Now, when I got married to my husband, right? I always told people I went to God in prayer and this and that until one fateful day I went to Black Men Unfiltered show. Shout out to Black Men Unfiltered. And Mr. Bennett was on the panel, right? Mr. Bennett is a pastor. He was on the panel. And he said, my sister, the way you telling women that they should go to God in prayer about a husband is not right. Because sometimes they can go to God and say that God told them this was their husband. And when their husbands start acting up, then they say they didn't hear from God. They'll switch it. And I sat there and I thought about it. And I said to Mr. Bennett, no, that's not right because I went to God in prayer. Now, when I finished the show, I went upstairs and I talked to my king about the situation. And he told me, this is exactly what he told me, y'all. This is exactly what he told me. He said, I went to God already and talked to God. That's what my husband told me. I went to God already and talked to God about you. And I was like, oh my goodness. He was like, yeah, I already talked to God about you. He said, probably you were getting the okay. You were getting the okay because God had already approved it on my side. That's probably why you were getting the okay from him when you asked him. So Mr. Bennett was saying what we're supposed to do is tell younger women to ask God to clean out everything that is not right within you. Okay? So now, this young woman says she want, if a man comes to approach her, that he has to go through God first, right? But this is the thing. If you are supposed to be his wife, right? That means you got to work on you. You got to clean out everything that is not right for marriage. You can't just sit there and be like, oh, he got to go before God before he could get to me. Because that's the nonsense we say. He got to go before God before he get to me. And snapping the neck and everything. Because you Christian, you're a Christian woman. You have been saved. Okay. And so now you saying that this man could never, he can't be right for you unless God comes before you. Like if God say to him, this is your wife. But let me share something with you. The man has to go to God first. Yeah. The man has to go to God first. He has to talk to his creator first about you. And then they will do the exchange. He will tell God, take your name to God. So now, if he does not take your name to God, my dear, you're supposed to be still. Yeah, you have to be still. Because if he doesn't know that he's supposed to take your name to God, then you need to be still and ask God to clean out everything that is within you that is not right. This prevents a lot of Christian women from marriage. Yes, it does. Because we will sit up here and say, I'm waiting on God. Yeah, that's what we will say. I'm waiting on God. But the Bible says if you make one step, God take two. So if you don't make no steps and you say you waiting on God, then nothing's going to happen. Because God said you make one step, I'll make two. Now, I'm not sitting up here trying to quote the Bible and act like I'm holier than thou. I'm not. But when something is being pushed on in our culture and it's not right, we got to fix that. Because now you will sit up here and say that you want this man to have a connection with God. He must be obedient to God, right? Your husband must be obedient to God, right? This is another myth that we got going on in the Christian community. Say if you married already, right? But you got saved within your marriage. But your husband is not saved yet, right? You as the wife is supposed to still be a good wife. You still supposed to be a good wife to this man. Okay? Just because he's not saved yet, you still supposed to love this man. Now, what I suggest, this is just a suggestion, when you're dating him and he doesn't know God, okay, don't think about marriage. Because if he doesn't know God, don't think about marriage with him. Just continue to show him, how you say, let me see if I can say this right. Just continue to show him how good God is while you're dating. Okay? But I'm not talking about you go and lay down with him and sneak somewhere. I'm not talking about that. Don't do that. Okay? That's some nonsense. Now, while you're dating, if he gets saved, then that's a blessing. But y'all women get this totally messed up. When you already married and you got saved within your marriage and your husband did not, right? He not saved yet. That does not give you the right to bash him. That does not give you the right to talk down to him. That does not give you the right to deny him sex. I said it. I said it on a Sunday morning. That doesn't give you the right to deny him sex. That doesn't give you the right to deny him food and a clean house. And that doesn't give you the right to disrespect him. Yes, I said it. Because you will get up here and justify, oh, well, he doesn't know God, so you will mistreat him. That is not what's supposed to happen. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's not supposed to happen. You're supposed to be a good Christian woman, okay, in your household. You're supposed to be kind and caring. I know I said this before, but we had to hit it one more time. You're supposed to be kind and caring to your husband. You're supposed to show him the Christian in you. So even if he don't come to church with you on Sunday, he don't go to Bible school with you, okay, that doesn't mean that you bash him. You go out and keep going to the church, keep going to Thursday service, keep going to worship, do what you're supposed to do, but make sure your house is taken care of too. Make sure you are still good to your husband as well. Do you hear me? Just because he's not saved does not mean you have the right to disrespect this man or treat him any kind of way. And our sisters have this all confused. You sitting up there talking about I'm waiting on God, but you got a lot of skeletons in you. That's not right. God don't dwell in mess, okay? He doesn't dwell in mess. So my sister, even if you're going to church and doing what you're supposed to do, if your heart is not right and if your heart is not clean, how can God come in and fix what you want him to do? What you want him to do. He can't fix what you want him to do if your heart is not right. If you're going to get this husband and mistreat him, all in the namesake of you saying he not saved. It doesn't say nowhere in the Bible, okay? It doesn't say nowhere in the Bible that you follow that only how you can follow this man is if he follows God. It does not say nowhere near that in the Bible. It doesn't. It just says you must, now I hope I'm saying this right, but it just says you must obey. Obey or either, no, I believe it's obey. Obey. Yes. You must obey your husband. Okay. You must understand that part. But because y'all will sit up here and say he's not Christian, he's not saved, I don't have to listen to him because he's not following God. You can only do this while you dating this man. And if you dating this man and you see that he doesn't want to follow God, then you leave him alone. You leave him alone. Don't jump up and marry him because he asked you to marry him. You leave him alone. If you don't understand the assignment, you leave him alone. But if you already married to this man and he is not saved and you was not saved, and in the midst of your marriage, then you got saved and he didn't get saved, that does not mean you mistreat him. It does not. Us Christian women get this so confused. That doesn't mean you mistreat him. You still supposed to treat him good. You still supposed to be a kind and caring wife to this man. Because let me share something with you. God knows his children. God don't need no help with his children. If his children is misbehaving, he know how to handle that. He don't need no assistance from us women. He don't need assistance from us. Oh, because you're not going to church, I'm not going to give you no push. You not praying to God, I'm not going to cook and clean. You out of order, sis. You out of order. God don't need you to punish him to do anything. God don't need you to intercede or anything. God will deal with his son on his own. Then one day while you getting ready for church, you're putting your hat on and everything, or you're putting your head wrapper on, you start seeing this man get up, start putting his suit on and everything, and you looking at him, and you say to him, where you going? And you know what he say, baby? I'm going with you. I'm going with you to the church. I'm going with you. And when you see that, when he does that, that means God has been working on him. When he say he want to go, that means God has been working on him. God know his children. Women, we don't need to help God do anything. He know his children. We have to stop pushing this narrative on our Black women. We got to stop pushing this narrative. Because if you do not make steps to clean out what's inside of you, my sisters, and you're a Christian woman, the marriage won't last. It won't last. Yeah, I said it. It won't last. Because no man likes to be dictated to. He doesn't like to be treated like a child. And because he's not saved, you will treat him like a child. I said it. I said it. I know some of y'all feel some type of way, but it's true. A man does not like to be dictated to like a child. So let's see what everybody wrote in the comment section. We're going to get into it. Okay. So Isaiah said, take heed to the message. Nancy said, show appreciation to men. Love a good meal, quiet house and peace. All right. Mrs. She said, absolutely. We are the first educators. Do your damn job. Oh my God. Mrs. She said, shout out to Mrs. She said, she got a show on today. It's going to be #shame, y'all. Please make sure y'all tune into this sister. Her content is nothing but fire on YouTube. You hear me? It's Mrs. She said, okay? Now, King said, hit that like button. Nancy said, smash that like button for the algorithm. Go ahead, Nancy. Thank you. Brian said, good morning. Good morning to you, honey. He said, I'm great. I'm great. Let's see. Nancy said, y'all stay ready. Be ready. All right. I hear you, Nancy. Isaiah said, correct. I got to go. Correct. I got to God on my side. Okay. You saying I got God on my side. Okay. Nancy said, I have to go fix my daddy's breakfast. Oh, okay. Okay. I understand, my dear. Said he's 87. All right, honey. Isaiah said, I always answer to Jesus. No man can go to God but through Jesus Christ. Say it again, honey. I hear you. Nancy said, keep your legs closed while waiting too. All right now. Don't collect bodies while waiting. Say it again. Sally said, he's taking your name. He's taking your name. God, man, then woman, preparing for marriage. Go ahead. That's right. Isaiah said, someone bear Nancy, please. She's telling too much truth. Nancy, he's not up yet. I'm back. Okay. Sally said, God is not in the art of confusion. Say it again, honey. Okay. Gil said, my husband got saved before I did. And we have been married 10 years. All right, honey. Vengeance is mine, said the Lord. Nancy said it. All right. Isaiah said, with you. All right now. Nancy doing her thing this morning. She doing her thing. Nancy said, look good too. Make him, okay, like. All right. That's me. I'm going with her. All right, Nancy. Black Man Unfiltered, how are you, sir? Happy Sunday. My wife is here watching with me. Okay. All right. Hello. Black Man Unfiltered, you are amazing, sir. I love your content. Guys, please make sure you tune into Black Man Unfiltered on YouTube. Content is always fire and educational, baby. Okay. Let me see. Carmen said, I'm appreciating the message. Blessed good morning to you. More grace in Jesus' name as you speak your truth and enlighten those who take heed to the message. More grace. Go ahead, honey. Let me see what Instagram talking about. Let me see what y'all saying. Okay. The cool thing about Jesus is that we should be so on fire for him that people should see Jesus, not used as individuals. Okay. Let me see what else we got. Absolutely. Let's see what else we got. Who else? 100%. Amen. Hey, Chocolate, how are you? Somebody just said good morning. Good morning. Let's see what else we got. What else we got? Oh, y'all not talking that much today. That's true. Somebody said that's true. He said, come on, sister. Abdul said, come on, sister. Talk to him. All right, honey. Thank you. Let me see what else I got. I have to make sure I go back before getting on these lives. LOL. Okay. Let me see. Merchant. She was just talking ish about us. Yes, I was. Yes, I was, Skinny. You always got something smart to say. Yes, I was. Chocolate said, Skinny said, let me find out. Let you find out what, Skinny. Okay. So now all I'm saying, guys, is we got to rethink this thing. Rethink it, honey. Rethink it. All this abuse that you want to fall on your husband, it doesn't make any sense. All the disrespect that you want to give this man, it doesn't make any sense, baby. Stop listening to these women on social media tell you nonsense about being married. If you saved already and your husband is not saved, continue to show him how good God is. Do you hear me? And one day you'll see somebody talking about, I got to get my church clothes out the closet. And start cleaning off that suit and fixing it up, honey. And you look at her and ask him, I'm going with you. That's what he said. I'm going with you. And you got a big Kool-Aid smile on your face. I'm going with you. Because God knows his children. He going to work on his kids. He going to work on his kids. God is a good God. Do you hear me? God is a good God. Do you hear me? I want y'all to understand that. We got to stop trying to force the men in our life. We got to stop trying to force it. God don't need to be forced on nobody, baby. He doesn't. Ronald said, good teaching, my sister. Thank you, sir. The boss, how are you? Ubong, how are you, my king? I see you in my chat. All I'm saying is that we got to rethink it. All this abuse you want to put on this man because he's not saved. He didn't get saved before. Y'all was not saved before y'all married. Y'all married. But then God touched you. You got saved. That doesn't give. This is the time for you to show how good God is. This is the time. Just because he's not saved does not give you the right to bash him and disrespect him and hurt him. It doesn't. That means you just keep showing him how good God is. You keep being the wife you're supposed to be. Because at the end of the day, it's God you have to answer to. It's not nobody else. It's God that you have to answer to for the mistreatment that you did to your husband. We got to get out of this narrative that we supposed to punish our husbands because they not saved. You have no authority to do that. You don't have no authority to mistreat this man at all. Because in the natural order, he is the head. You are just the crown that sparkles upon his head. And it does not make, the crown does not make him a king. Do you hear me? He has already been ordained from birth. He has already been ordained from birth to be king. Just because the crown goes, and that's another thing, that's another myth y'all got going on. Just because you are the crown upon his head, that does not make him king. He has already been king from birth. God has already anointed him king from birth. The crown just sparkles. So if you're a good wife, do you hear me? Okay? If you're a good wife, that means that crown sparkles when the sun hit it. If you're doing the right thing, that crown sparkle real pretty. But if you doing nonsense and mistreating this man, that crown look dirty and nasty, and somebody could kick it on the ground and mess it up, and it got all these spots and holes on it and everything. So ladies, if you want to be a good wife, make sure his crown sparkles. Yes, honey. In and out. In and out. Make sure that crown look beautiful upon his head. And it looks amazing. All I'm saying is take heed to the message, y'all. Take heed to it, baby. That's all I'm saying. Think about what I'm telling you. I'm not sitting up here lying to you, telling you nonsense. You will have a lot of women that will sit up here and lie to you. If you want a man that's already saved, then you don't mess around with the one in the street. You don't catch no bodies while you're out in the street. You don't do that. Keep those legs closed. Marcus, how are you? Keep those legs closed. Guys, if you want to donate to my channel, I have my Cash App available. If you want to donate in another way, I have badges on Facebook and Instagram. And also I have super chats on YouTube if you want to donate to help my channel grow more. And for me to get equipment as well. Also, I have links in the comment section will be the Cash App. Also, our family business, ubmracksfashion.com. We sell on 5 different platforms. Beautiful clothes. Most of the stuff that you see me wear is UBM Racks Fashion. Okay. All the stuff that you see me put on is usually ubmracksfashion.com. Okay. And the links for the store is on YouTube. So if you go to my YouTube, you will see it at the first front of the page. All the links are there. I just learned that yesterday, y'all. That's why I'm a little souped up. I just learned that mess yesterday. Okay. So everybody have a wonderful day. Y'all take it easy. You hear me? Y'all take it easy. Much love to you all. Y'all have a great Sunday. Enjoy y'all day at church, or even if your church is online, enjoy your day. You hear me? Everybody be safe. Nancy said, happened to Kanye and Kim. She dogged his spiritual journey and led to their demise. Ooh, wow. Sherwin, have a blessed Sunday. You too, Sherwin. You take it easy too. Everybody, Instagram, I'm gonna let you out first, baby. Y'all take it easy, honey. Okay, and Facebook, you next. Everybody enjoy your day. Okay, so my foundation, my rock. Everybody, y'all be safe out there. Have a wonderful Sunday. Much love to you all. Okay, Black Man for the says, see you Tuesday. Yes, sir. I will see you Tuesday. Have a great one, everybody. Y'all be safe.